Now, our next guest, Father Paul Ogalo, popularly known as Father Masaa, is a priest, a 45-year-old priest in Nyanza. And his style of preaching is very different from what you're used to. And you trended and became a sensation online. Welcome to The Trend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through. Now, did you expect for the video to go viral? The videos that people were taking?
No.
You really, even with you wearing?
No, I didn't expect that.
Oh, okay.
Because even when it went viral, it was just some mishap because, you know, every game has its own attire. So when I celebrate Mass, you know, that's the highest point of worship. Mm-hmm. So we have the vestments and the Mass must remain holy and, you know, solemn.
Yeah.
But that day I sneaked in a little bit of skit.
Yes.
To express some gospel message to the young people. Yeah, so otherwise, usually when I do music, I have the attire.
Oh.
Like you saw the other time.
Yes. Oh, yeah, just right now when you were performing. Why do you have to, okay, you change to something else. But my question is, is it bringing the youth to church?
A lot of young people come to church. Wherever I go, if they get to know that I'm going there, it will be packed.
Oh wow! And what are the older people saying? Are they pleased or are they upset about what you're doing?
Yeah, a lot of people have no problem. Actually, even my church has no problem using arts to communicate the message. The only problem is when you begin to mix up things.
Yeah.
Like the other one, which went viral. That was, you know, something regrettable.
Yes.
But when I do it in its own forum, using its own attire, there's no problem because, as you understand, arts is a very powerful means of communication.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of Catholic priests are considered very, I don't want to say uptight, very serious, right? Have you received any backlash from other religious leaders?
Of course, when I started it was very, very difficult for me. And some people did not, especially some priests did not like that. But later on, they came to understand that I'm only giving artistic face of Christ to the world, using music, drama, poetry to evangelize the world. Yes. Okay.
And I hear you have a very interesting story why you did join the seminary. If maybe you could tell us.
Yeah, before I joined the seminary.
Yeah, why did you join the seminary?
Okay, why I joined the seminary is that I used to see a priest, a male-heeled priest, was a very tall man, an English priest called John Melwish. Yeah. And he used to celebrate Mass in an open air space. And there is a vestment that we use when we celebrate Mass. It is called chasuble. It is put on top. And then, so when he celebrated the Mass, the wind would blow it up, down, sideways. So I said I would also like to have this piece of cloth dance on my back. So that is how I got lured to become a priest. But later on, after studying theology and philosophy, I got to understand that God was using that piece of cloth to commission me. Because in the third Eucharistic prayer, it says that from age to age you gather people to yourself. So it was indication that I would gather people of God from all corners of the earth. And that's what now I do. I did it in the military as a chaplain. Now I do it with the Uniform Discipline Services Nyanza region, and I do it with the youth and the Christians in the parishes.
Yeah. Tell me about the impact that Geoffrey Omenda had in your life and how you changed how you minister the gospel.
Yeah, when this tragedy happened, I was at the defense headquarters doing military chaplaincy.
What tragedy? You have to tell our viewers.
Yes. What happened is that Jeff Omenda went to Carnival. There was promotion of this wine and spirits, and big artists came in. So Jeff Omenda was studying at my home school, St. Joseph's Rapogi High School, where I was also invited to go and study. But because I wanted to be a priest, I opted for junior seminary. Now, Omenda was an upcoming artist, and he wanted to be an artist. So with good intention, he went to Carnival to see how artists sing, rap, dance. Unfortunately, there was commotion, and then they trampled onto one another, and Jeff Omenda lost his life. And he had just sat the final Form 4 final examinations. And when results came out, Jeff Omenda had clean A. Then in my reflection and prayer, I said, why should we lose such brains? You could have been a doctor, a lawyer, a journalist like yourself, a pastor like myself. So I said I would start an outreach youth group that evangelizes using music, drama, poetry, and martial arts to evangelize the world. Yeah.
Oh, and it's paid off, because now your intention was to have more young people choose to go to the church instead of choosing to go to places of sin. Yes, if I could say that, right?
Yeah.
And it's paid off. Yes. Let's now talk about you rapping, Pastor Masaa.
Yes.
So which is now your nickname, by the way.
My nickname, okay, my stage name is.
Okay.
I have a stage name. It is an acronym, SWIT, which means, if you read, Paul sees the world in turmoil. Yeah, that is my stage name. So it is Sweet Paul. But my fans don't want it that. They want it sweet for flavor. They say, I'm Sweet Paul for flavor. SWEET. Because they say, I rap sweet, I dance sweet, tena na bonga sweet. Because what they want is so...
Ni sawa tu.
Yeah, ni sawa tu.
Acha nikuulize, so do you write your lyrics ama una freestyle inakwangaje?
No, I do write. And I compose songs only in two places, in the bathroom and when I'm traveling.
Pastor Masaa,
yes.
Sweet Paul. That's actually very funny. That's actually very funny. So, you know, there's all this talk about you doing a song with an actual rapper. Would you be open to that?
Yes, yes.
You would?
I would.
And they don't have to be a gospel artist?
Well, yeah.
They don't have to be a gospel artist?
Yeah, as long as the message, you know, even artists, they have message to communicate to the world.
Okay.
So gospel means good news. So any good news is fine.
Oh,
and people should listen to that.
As long as the music is positive and has a positive message.
Yeah, it has message to the world, to change the world.
Do you listen to any of them?
Yes, I do.
Which ones?
I do listen to Juliana, Sana Sana.
Giuliani,
yes. I like his music. He has powerful beats, high voltage, yeah. I also listen to Willie Paul, Bahati, Size 8. Yeah. Okay.
Now they say that, you know, a lot of the content in the gospel music is sort of watered down. By, you know, it's more, it's not that it's secular. And I know you guys, you know, you've heard this question time and time again from a lot of different people who ask it, but they feel like it's not how it used to be. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, I think that is not necessarily true. Because if gospel means good news, anything that is positive, that has message to the world, is good.
Okay.
Now, the difference would be how it is communicated. Because you might think that when you are singing gospel, you know, you have to be solemn, blah, 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 and all that. But then your audience might not like that, so they would like heavy beats, you understand? So I think what matters is the message. So whether the beat is slow, is high, is hard, is soft, that is it.
Okay. Who inspires your flow? Because you have a flow. Do you know what flow is?
Yeah.
Who inspires it?
Giuliani.
Oh, it's Giuliani?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can see it. And you were trying to do this when, were you trying to remember the words? When you were rapping, I could see you trying to do your hands like, okay. Is that your way of remembering the lyrics?
You know, in arts, like in drama, you use your entire system. You know, you use both, all the faculties. God has given us 3 faculties: intellectual faculty to plan and think, and then we have spiritual faculty to know and serve God, and physical faculty to work and do sports. So whenever you engage in anything, so all this must be networked. That's why you see my hands doing that, my mouth and mind, so that I get the line. Unapoangusha mistari, so I get the line.
Unapoangusha mistari. Pastor Masaa, that's so funny. Do you think you'd have been a rapper if you didn't get into ministry?
Well, I would, and I am. Because already I have a whole album waiting for production. By the way, I do not only rap, but I also sing. I was influenced.
Sing for us a song. Sing for us something, a little something.
I can sing?
Yes.
Vipi mambo ni aje ninyi wa Kenya, noma ya nini kwenye jirani, sareni vita vita ni noma, sareni vita vita ni nomano, basi kujeni church kuna mazuri, kujeni church tuna baraka, hatutaki noma, wa Kenya hatutaki noma, no, Sisi tuna noma. Sisi ni sagodi. Sisi wazalendo. Check mambo. How sio?
Yeah, let's take a look at what people are saying on social media. The hashtag is Hey Amina. What's going on? So let me see that we have Ado Kuroch 17 who says, "We are pasta lazima achape Odie dance." Na kama hajui mchapie nimesema Odie dance ni jina ya kifunguo ya SGR. Unajua Odie dance Pasi?
No, I don't know.
You don't know it?
No.
Ajay.
No.
We had some dancers. Oh, great. We have dancers here. Oh, cool. Made of dance are here. So can we get one person who knows how to do the Odie? Yeah, we even have like Odie dance kings and haya. So come through. Come to show. Come to show Pasi. Utajaribu Pasi? I don't know why everyone always asks all of our guests to try Odie dance. By blessing. Ebu eka aya ndio hivyo. Ebu fanya. Ifanye simple-ish. Sifanye ngumu sana. I want. Okay. Tansi meshika. Aya, Pasi unaweza jaribu hiyo kweli?
Staiza.
Sawa, asante. All right, thank you. So amesema hawezi. All right, so do we have any more feedback?
I could do it, but in a different attire. This
oh
one is
yes,
not for
this one you can't
remember?
dance in. This one, yes, you did tell me that. That is very true. All right, so any more feedback? What is Twitter saying? The hashtag is Amina. We've got Gadoni Njau who says art is a huge channel of communication, especially to the youth. Way to go, sir. All right, so who else do we have on there? There is MCA Clinton Gumo who says proud to be a Catholic. Father Masaa taking our religion to another level. Good articulative English. Articulative. Kolo Mpesa. What did do you say for real? Masaa juju tu sana. Vijana raundi hii lazima wakuje church ama wakujiwe ki lazima. All right, so thank you so much for all of that you guys have been sending through. We appreciate it. So keep on sending it. I can't believe the show is actually not over. But Pastor Masaa, you know, now you have people who are watching. What do you want to tell them? Waongeleshe, mayouth them. Umeona hizo hashtag nyingi sana ziki trend, umeona mapicha, umeona mavideo, umeona vitu nyingi ambao, yani, you know, the youth are getting involved in. You know, there's talk of drugs and alcohol. This is around the country. What unawaambia nini?
Yeah, because I have, you know, audience from all walks of life. I would begin with the Christians, the ordinary Christians. I would like to invite them to work hard wherever they are assigned duty, and especially in the farms, so that they can produce enough food to sustain our economy. And then, and also to conserve environment to mitigate climate change, which is one of the worst, you know, catastrophes of our century. Kwa vijana, nawashukuru sana, nawapenda noma sana. Kwa hivyo msare noma, kujeni church manake kuna baraka. Msare madrugs kwa sababu ni noma sana. Chill cool, stay safe, job blessed, till we meet mara twice. Thank you.
Where wagwan, me there, what you say? And then also there's a commercial angle because you've talked about an album. So you're going to be selling the music?
After I produce the music?
Yes.
Yeah, I will send it to help the mission. And also to help orphans. Yeah. Because we have a lot of them in the churches. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. And you also maybe urge other, you know, priests and pastors to try and use whatever art, you know, that they can to try and, you know, get masses to go to the church?
Pardon?
Do you try to also advise other, you know, ministers of the gospel to try and use whatever means possible or necessary to try and get as many people?
Yes, I do tell them, because I also met them in some other fora also. I do not only evangelize people in church, but I also go to beaches, I go to schools and colleges as I give what we call capacity building talks to younger generation, so that they work hard to develop our economy.
Yeah. So interesting. The rapping pastor.
Yeah.
And we've gotten a chance to meet him, Pastor Masaa. I'm so excited. You're too cool. You're too cool, Pastor. Sweet Paul.
Yeah, thank you.
Sweet Paul, you're too cool. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We really appreciate it.